We find out. Come on, here we go. Luffy and Law and Kid, the big three of the One Piece worst generation. Kanjuro, however you want to say the man's name, he is the traitor. Kanjuro is truthfully the traitor. Now, I ain't gonna hold you up. I guess this. I assume this. I believe this. If there was somebody in the Nine Scabbards, if there was somebody within the Nine Samurai, if there was somebody within Odin's vessels who was gonna be the traitor, I was pointing at Kanjuro. He looked funny. He looks funny, in my opinion. And when you look at Kanjuro, you gotta think about his powers and his abilities and how he can actually use that for his benefit while also using it for the Nine Samurai's benefit and obviously Orochi's benefit. So I always pointed at Kanjuro, always. But what I really liked, and hopefully doesn't go overlooked, which I'm pretty sure it won't, and we'll get more talks about this later on within the One Piece chapters, but what I really, truthfully liked about this reveal regarding the traitor of the Nine Scabbards, I really like that Kanjuro is truthfully a Kurozumi. Do you know how great that is? Because he's not a Kazuki. He has no loyalty, essentially, to Odin. To Odin, he has no loyalty. He's truthfully a Kurozumi. So now I truly don't feel bad for Kanjuro at all. I'm thinking like, why? What happened? Did he just betray Odin after a couple years? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? But Kanjuro is bro, it makes sense. And I love how Oda kept that reveal. I felt like he almost knew everybody knew it was Kanjuro, but he was like, I bet you don't know that they're from the same clan. They're descended from the same clan. I bet you didn't know that. And that was amazing to me because it's like, it's almost like, yeah, y'all know who the traitor is, but y'all don't know why he's the traitor. Y'all don't know the ties that he and Orochi have. Like, come on now. That was great. That was a great reveal. Now let's go back a little bit. Let's rewind. Let's rewind a little bit. Shifion, okay, is being saved. First off, Gang Beige, I love his story. I believe it's title story or whatever opening story from the One Piece chapters. I love it. Shifion is saved finally, so I kind of just want to bring that up, give her a little bit of respect and whatnot. Gang Beige's opening title story or whatever. Loved it. Moving on, I want to talk about Kaido. Kaido said he didn't want the Nine Scabbards to die immediately. Don't kill them because he wants to ask them a question he's been waiting to ask them for over 20 years. I wonder, is there anything about Joy Boy? Is there anything about One Piece? Is there anything about just honestly anything like regarding the time fruit? Because Orochi couldn't believe it, and Orochi was actually super scared, and we learned a lot. We learned actually a lot. That's why I was saying in the beginning of this chapter review, it's crazy how jam-packed this chapter can feel for it to only be 15 pages. It's truthfully very crazy how it can only be 15 pages but jam-packed. So moving on, Kaido is basically, again, talking to Orochi. He has no worries, essentially. He has no worries about Orochi in terms of his feelings and how he feels about the Nine Scabbards and all that. He has no worries. He doesn't even care if they're alive, essentially. Because first off, Odin's dead, so what are the Nine Scabbards? What are they? They're nothing. Not to Kaido. Not to Kaido. Come on now. It took Odin. You know what I'm saying? And not even. Like, look at Odin. Kaido's not scared. He's not worried about no Nine Scabbards. Orochi is, though. And Orochi was very, very scared of Token's power because he didn't believe the Time Fruit was even a real devil fruit. He didn't know about that power. That's why when he started to steal money from Odin's castle, he stole in double, which was smart because that was actually how he was able to afford Kaido the pirate, and I love it because it goes back into Kaido being a pirate. No, mainly the only reason why he teamed up with Orochi is because the man had the funds to do so. So if you're telling me I want protection and I'm giving you straight up double money, like this a whole, of course Kaido's gonna do it. And he reaps the benefits. Like, stop it. Stop it. It's smart, and I love it because that it goes to show the true anguish and just everything regarding around a pirate. I love the nature of a pirate. I love when Oda draws or tries to make an example of a pirate. Kaido is that. That's why I love Blackbeard, and that's why I love Kaido, because they don't play with the rules. There is no rules in the pirate world. If you thought there was no rules in the ninja world regarding Naruto, Boruto, okay, there are definitely rules. There are definitely no rules, within the pirate world. That's why I love Blackbeard, because the way he went about everything was his own plan. He had a grand plan for everything, and everybody was just fiddlesticks to him. And he still went about it. Luffy be trying to do things with the rules. Fuck all that shit, bro. We're pirates. We gonna get it by any means, regardless. Regardless, we gonna get it by any means. And that's what Blackbeard does, and that's what Kaido is. That's who he is. He gets it by any means. I'm a fucking pirate, bro. I was with the strongest pirate crew as a kid, as an apprentice. That's why Kaido thinks like that. That's why he is the beast he is, because he was able to travel around the world. Around the world and gather strength, power, experience, everything he needed to become the juggernaut that he is now. That's why Kaido, the pirate, is one of the best pirates to date in One Piece, because he exemplifies everything it means to be a true pirate. And I love it. I love it. I thought there was more of a deep bond or a connection, more so with Orochi and Kaido, but to see that it was only money, like, yo, it's amazing. It's amazing because it goes to show that Kaido isn't just a regular pirate. Kaido is a pirate. Above all else, Kaido is a pirate. So money, give me your loot. Give me your loot. That's all Kaido, first off. All Kaido. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And like I said, it's crazy how jam-packed this chapter can feel within only 15 pages. And we're only within the first half I'm talking about, okay? Because there's so much to talk about. We're only within the first half, Now we got, I believe there was a talk between Lady Hiyori, and there was a talk between Denjuro, who's actually really Kaioshiro. Again, crazy as shit. I still can't believe that. The spy is... Oh my God, that's what I'm saying. One Piece chapters, I believe we're going to start hitting a stride eventually where Oda's going to get the feel for himself, and he's just kind of going to release these chapters back and back. He's done with the flashback. He's done with the hidden secrets. He's done with a lot of stuff. Like, there's a lot of things we need to find out, like what Kaido wanted to ask the 9 Scabbards after 20 years, you know what I'm saying, since he doesn't want to kill them right away, stuff like that. There's still stuff we need to know, but for the majority, for the most part, we got everything. And as far as the spy being revealed, as far as the traitor being revealed, all of this great stuff. And to think, there's a traitor on both sides. There's a traitor on both sides. The only difference, the 9 Scabbards, the 9 Samurai don't know about Kaioshiro. Orochi knows about Kanjuro. He knows about Kanjuro, so there's going to be a very, very great moment. I already know when we kind of see, and it's just like, damn, we lost Kanjuro, but then we get Denjuro, who's really Kaioshiro. Like, yo, that's going to be a great moment when they see him again. They finally realize, along with the whole, like, it's just going to be amazing. It's going to be very amazing, and I cannot wait, and I can't believe that was even the truth last week with the whole spy being revealed and now the traitor being revealed, and everything about this whole chapter again was amazing. And again, like, my emotions, just even rereading it, and as y'all see it, as I'm going through the video with the manga, pages and panels, y'all see my emotion, y'all see how real it is. Now let's get to the last half of the video, of the review of the One Piece chapter. Yo, we find
3, 2, 1.
the One Piece worst generation crew besides Blackbeard, because Blackbeard ascended how many ranks, but then again, Luffy is technically a Yonko, but then again, he's not really a Yonko, because when you look at his status and when you look at his power, there's no way he's actually a Yonko. Big News Morgan or Bad News Morgan or Fake News Morgan. You need to stop spreading that fake news around. Just saying. Moving on, we finally see Luffy, Law, and Kid, and them three are together. They got their pirate crews all together. You know what they was talking shit about? You know what they was talking shit about? We're pirates on the sea, and y'all got these little ships. Like, come on, bro. They about to wreak havoc. They're about to wreak literal havoc all over Onigashima. Onigashima is going to be the battlefield that's going to break down. First off, where's Big Mom? And where's the Big Mom Pirates? You know what would be really funny? Will be really funny and exciting if Big Mom and Kaido weren't in a partnership no more. If something happened and it was like, you know what, yeah, we're the alliance is dead, we're gonna fight. And then we have the three supernovas versus Kaido and his crew and Big Mom and his crew. I feel like that's truthfully the only way the worst generation, aka the supernovas, aka the Straw Hat Heart Kid Alliance, can actually win. Otherwise, it's going to be a hard fucking battle. Excuse my language for anybody under the age of 18 watching. It's going to be a hard battle. Because there's no way you got two Yonkos who were in the Rocks Pirates who, here we go, who Garp said if they team up, nobody can stop them. But it is what it is because that's what they're going to do. Man, when you look at everything, it's almost like baffling to think that Luffy and them can do something. It's almost like, you niggas for real? Y'all for real? Y'all for real for real? Y'all for real for real for real for real for real for real for real? And they for real, and that's crazy. That's really crazy. Kaido and Big Mom, along with their pirate, and remember, the only thing, Big Mom don't got her #1 commander. That's a fact. Katakuri's out there protecting Whole Cake Island. Who to say, can he come? I doubt it, because nobody's going to protect Whole Cake Island, but who to say he will come? We still got Smoothie in that motherfucker. So Smoothie is, I believe, a #2 commander. So we still got some top commanders on Big Mom's side. You know what I'm saying? She ain't no hoe. She don't got a billion berry bounty, but I'm pretty sure, again, berry bounties don't determine your strength. You know what I'm saying? So we're not going to say automatically that she's 100% weaker than Katakuri. She's probably like a little bit weaker, but not by much. So we don't know exactly what's going to happen. Even so, we still got King, Queen, and Jack, the top commanders on, I believe, Kaido's side. Come on now. Kaido's side. And Jack has a billion berry bounty. And I believe that's only a little bit less from Katakuri. So when you look at Katakuri and him having over a 1 billion, he's a top commander, then you still got Queen and King. Like, yo, this battle is going to be one for the ages. You're going to look at this battle and be like, wow, this is going to be amazing. Man, this chapter, that's pretty much it for this chapter. As far as me talking about everything else, there's only a couple more things I wanted to break down. Like, as far as like, what's going to be the battle like, as far as who's going to step up first? Is it going to be Kaido and Big Mom with both of their crews kind of combined, or are only the Kaido pirates, the Beast Pirates, going to step up against Luffy and all of them? How is it going to happen? Exactly is going to transpire? What events is going to happen first? I think that's my biggest like question, that I want to answer to, is like, what's going to happen? Like, how are the events going to lead up? How is Zoro, him having Emma and all that stuff, how is that going to affect possibly Luffy's battle with Kaido, considering the only thing that's ever damaged Kaido was Emma from Odin? So there's so much stuff that I want to know and how we're going to go about it. I really want to see if it's going to be like the entire supernovas who are there. You got to look at X-Drake and Hawkins and all that stuff. Will they actually team up to kill Kaido? Will they? I believe that's a possibility. We got Killer. We got Kid. We got Zoro. We got Luffy. We got Law. Hell, we got Sanji. We got Hawkins. Like, we got a couple top supernovas right now that pretty much, if you combine their strength, I could say they equal one Yonko plus more. So I just want to know how the battles are going. How are they going to be positioned? Like, there's so many pirates. There's so many characters in Wano right now that I honestly think there's more characters in Wano than there was in Marineford that actually is going to be fighting in the main fight. Like, there's going to be more main fights in Wano, obviously, than Marineford. I just don't know what are the back. Because if there's one thing that I'm gonna be a little bit pissed about, and I'm just at this point I'm just rambling. After this, then I'll see you guys later. But if there's one thing that's gonna make me very pissed, and I mean very pissed, is if we get off-screen battles or off-panel fights or whatnot. Like, I don't want to see that. I'm not saying that like people below commander level don't deserve a fight, but they definitely deserve a couple pages of a fight. Definitely. Nothing deserves, in Wano, nothing deserves to give off screen or off panel to none like that. Nothing. Everything has to be shown. I feel like, again, Oda's going to be reaching a stride very soon, and we're going to get some great content. This, to me, was chapter of 2020, more likely. Everything that looked up to it was great. That was pretty much it for this review. Sorry it kind of lagged on, but there was so much to talk about, so much content. But yeah, without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. As always, hit that subscribe button because I'm trying to gain these subscribers. I'm back 2 months in and already 70 subscribers gained. That's a lot. Thank you so much for that. But yes, until then, I'm going to see you guys later for One Piece Manga Chapter 975 review. Wow.